I'm going solo tonight. So yeah, give it a couple of minutes for people to jump on. I'm aware that you can be watching these after the stream has gone dead, not live. I'm just looking at my lights. I'm not happy with that. I'm going to get some lighting. Decided. I'm going to get some lighting. The audio sorted. The video sort of sorted. So yeah. What are we talking about today? Yeah, it's just a bit of a rush right now. I'm just waiting for people to jump on. If anybody's going to jump on, and if not, I'll just start and go through with some of the things I'm going to talk about by myself tonight. Hey! So not a problem. Back to basics. The guys are a bit tired, so I thought I'd do it by myself, which basically gives you 20 hours free a month, and that we've done over 4 hours already this week, and this is on OBS, which is totally free, but I can't put anybody into it as yet because which I haven't checked it today. It might be working now, but the add-on that I've downloaded for OBS to get people onto the call, onto the video, is not working. It just shuts OBS totally down. So I'm not going to try it now because it'll just stop the stream totally. But I just thought I'd give you that bit of a technical background. It doesn't really matter to you watching. So just waiting for people to pop on, like I say. It's not actually popped up on notifications yet, so the people are going to be coming on. Just going to see if I can sort something out as regards to getting some people on. Just bear with me for if you watch it. If you're watching this after the live stream, fast forward this bit for about 2 minutes, because this was just last minute. I'm just going to be coming on. I'm not going to be doing long tonight. I'm not definitely going to be doing 2 hour plus. Which I don't know. It depends. If we get enough people on, maybe I will. Because this isn't costing me anything. Well, the StreamYard doesn't cost anything until you go over 20 hours, and it's like $25 a month. So I'm just going to do this. Should have done that before I pasted, but never mind. Live now for your questions. Basically it, isn't it? So right, what I'm going to be doing is talking about female character toys. It's one of my passions, shall I say. So I just thought I'd talk about it. Just going to message the guys just to... They might pop into the chat with any luck, and we're going back to basics. So there you go. We're 5 minutes into the stream and nobody's here yet. It's not. I haven't got the notification through. I get a notification through when I'm going live. I do with shutting that window really, but never mind. That's probably why it's shadows. Okay, right. As I've got my Mandalorian t-shirt on. As pickups today, I was gonna have this on the live stream, but the guys, I say, are a bit tired. They've done 2 nights straight. I think I've done 10 days now straight. I picked that up. Yeah, I actually went out. I had to go out to post something for my eBay. So I thought I'd go look at see if there's any. So they've got a lot of Funkos. And I did actually have to queue to get into the bargain shop, which they weren't queuing out the door. As we were going in, there was a bit of a queue, so I thought, I'll just, I'm here now. And yeah, Stormtrooper, Galactic Pale Ale. That makes up for the bloody delivery that's not shown up from Hermes. Thank you, Hermes, again. I'm going to have a bit of a rant about Hermes. I might do a video actually on. I'm going to rant about it on this video. I'm going to do a video of it. On this live stream, then do a video on it. But that was actually £1.49. But it's got a Stormtrooper on it, so I had to get it. I was going to drink it. I will save it for when we're back together. If it had been like 49p, I'd have bought a few and sent them out to the guys, and we could all drink together. But not at £1.49. I mean, I'm lucky I bought it myself. I think it's only because I saved on bottles of wine that I used to get 2 for a tenner, and they were having 3 for a tenner, so I got three, and I got that as well. But they didn't have any toys in there. I went into Home Baggings too, and they don't look like they've had any deliveries for a while. They've still got Jyn Erso on the shelves. Talking of female characters, which I'm going to be talking about tonight. Yeah, so nothing out there. One of the main things I was going to go and find is some paracetamol, because I've had some terrible headaches last couple of days, but I forgot to buy some. So there you go. Not to worry. I just want to show. I wanted to tell the guys as well. I wanted to surprise them. We were talking about Mask last night. I'll bring it up. We were talking about Mask last night, and luckily, I won 2 today. I was bidding for about 4 or 5, but I got the Raven. You see that? I've got the Raven. We were talking about that last night. It's got the instructions. It's got a bit of the box. I don't know what that's about. It's got the guy. He's got the missiles. So it looks okay to me. John, if he was on, probably say different. But as I say, I just want to get at least one of each product or line or anything, something like that, and see what I like. And if I want to start collecting, I will start collecting. I will be doing videos on different lines too. Hurricane, I want to. Chuffed about that. That was the one I really wanted. Again, the box is there, but they've cut it open for the instructions. But it seems fairly complete. Again, if John was on, he would tell me different. If I could go to the website and find out, which I might do not on the live stream because I can't bring websites up like I can when I'm using the Stream Yard. I was just looking some of the Micronauts because John has put some videos up to date of Micronauts. I remember having those. So I've been looking, and they're a bit pricey. That's got no feet, and it's £15 and £8 shipping. So yeah, that's not something I am going to be actively looking for. It's too expensive. I want cheap and, well, not cheap and nasty, because these masks seem pretty good to me. I might be wrong, but that is a part of learning about all these lines. I'm waiting to hear back because they're both from the same seller, so I want combined postage, please. I've just missed out on some G.I. Joes or Action Force. A job lot of 10. 10 bids at £36 has gone for. A job lot of Action Force, which is nice, but I bought those at Mask. I might have gone for that if I hadn't bought the Mask. See, I've got a budget, and it's what I've been saying in the How to Collect. I was looking at that because I have the figure for it. It's obviously not complete. It's nowhere near complete. It's pretty cool. £25, but £15 postage. Nobody's put a bid on it, so it'd probably go back on that one. But there was a couple going at the same time, so it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. There is a complete one with the box. That was £99, which again on another day. Again, £15 postage. I suppose it's about right. I'd say about £12. Maybe even cheaper, but about £8. I know it's gone up recently. It's gone up to £4.10. So I don't know what the higher ones have gone up to. I think these are all from the same seller, because there's another one at the same time with the same postage for £100, and that's got the figure with it and the box, and that is absolutely mint. But somebody's bid on it. Somebody's won that. I just want to show you the cockpit. Oh, look how clean that cockpit is. If I had a spare, if I hadn't bought that those mask, I would have bought that, because that is absolutely beautiful. As I say, there's one more that hasn't been bid on. It is missing some missiles and bombs and things like that, but I could live with that. It would be quite easy, I would have thought, to pick up weapons for that. So yeah, that's outstanding, but that's gone, so I can delete that one. Those other two though, I've not had bids on them, so I will keep my eye on those. And I've got things on eBay that I'm selling. So if I do sell some, I will buy something else. But that's for another day. So I just wanted to show you what I actually won today. I didn't tell the guys because I just wanted to surprise them, but they didn't fancy coming on tonight. I don't think they fancy even talking to me. I've not heard from John, which he's put some videos up, so he's okay. Don't worry, he's okay. Yeah, so we'll leave that be. Blacked Out Ewoks, if I've messaged him, and I'd like to get him on one of the shows because he's got a good channel. Anybody's got any YouTube channels? Jump on. It's lonely by myself. I've enjoyed the last couple of nights because I haven't had to talk as much as I normally do. But it's hard to get a word in edgeways sometimes. But yeah, it's better like that. It's better for you because there's more content for you. There's more information for you. So yeah. Anyway, right. Let's get into what I'm going to show you tonight. Lady characters, women characters, whatever you want to call them. There's the first 96 figures on the vintage line. You obviously had Princess Leia. Now you have Princess Leia, Organa, Bespin, Hoth, Boushh, and Endor. And that was just some parts for the lady characters in the vintage line. Because back in the day, little boys were little boys, little girls were little girls. Little boys didn't want to play with little girls' figures or little. They didn't want to play with dolls. I think that is why the 12-inch action figures did not go down too well, because boys didn't play with dolls. They played with Action Men. Action Men were Action Men, they weren't dolls. I had Action Men. I had Action Men long before I had Star Wars. They were all blokes. There was no action women. Which has never ever been addressed, really. You had Jamie Summers in the $6 Million Man line. She had her own show. And she had her own figure. But us lads didn't have Jamie Summers. We didn't want the doll. We wanted $6 Million Man. We wanted Bigfoot. We wanted Sasquatch. We wanted, what was his boss's name? Escapes him now. I have that in my head. I've got loads of crap in my head, but yeah, that is something. So going back to the vintage line, I'm looking up there because that's where my figures are. I don't intend to get a desk so you can see my vintage figures. That's why I brought all these down here with me to show. And I've just got a notification saying I'm live. So I might get some listeners now. That's 20 minutes into the stream. 20 minutes into the stream. So, on the vintage 96, you had 5 lady characters. I can't remember ever. I think I might have had the Leia Hoth, but I can't remember owning any Leia figures as a child, because back in the 70s and early 80s, 70s and 80s probably, it wasn't the done thing for little boys to have lady characters. You can go back to all, even, I mean, Wonder Woman was a big series, big TV series. Apart from Mego, where were the figures for her? Your Batman series, you had Batman figures, Mego Batman figures, the Batmobile, everything Batman, but you didn't have Batwoman, or Batgirl as she was then. So I'm just thinking on top of my head, lady characters in toys in the 70s and 80s. That is maybe a video I can actually do. G.I. Joe had some lady characters in there. Action Force didn't, but G.I. Joe did. So whether that's an American British thing, I don't know. The only lines I can think of, I mean, He-Man. You had She-Ra, but that then turned out to be into another series. And did boys collect She-Ra figures? Evelyn maybe, because she was quite a good baddie. you got you go up to your Turtles. You had your April O'Neil. I wasn't a big. I didn't collect Turtles at all. I was 20-year-old, coming up to 20-year-old when the Turtles came out. So it wasn't my thing. I mean, Transformers was just at the edge of when I stopped playing with figures. Star Wars, obviously, I carried on up till 84-ish. When I was 14. About 14 I stopped playing with toys. Well, I didn't really. I think I pretended to stop playing with toys. I started getting model kits and playing Subbuteo. Scale Stick, things like that. So I still had toys. Of course I did. I've also had toys. I think I got a train set. First train set I ever got was on my 18th birthday. So that was pretty cool. I would love another train set. Train sets are cool. Going back to I always do this. Go on to other things. Lady characters. Up until Disney got the license for Star Wars, and we got Rey, and we got Jyn, and we got all the lady characters coming in, which is good. We start getting all the lady character toys. Cara Dune, Ahsoka. You know what I mean. This is brilliant. I think Ahsoka is probably after Leia. Is one of the most dominant characters. I think Ahsoka's more dominant than Rey as a character, as a Star Wars character. He's more popular. So I think, I mean, up until Star Wars figures, there were just male orientated figures. You got the Leias in the line, but as I said, there were few and far between. There was no lady characters in Star Wars apart from Leia. So, unless you count the Imperial Dignitary. So, like you say, up until Disney, up until Ahsoka, really, you didn't get any toys. We got a lot of Ahsoka toys, and they were really popular because I think they underestimated the popularity. Hasbro underestimated the popularity of Ahsoka because that lines before that, the ladies wouldn't sell. But now, I'm just going to go through. I'm talking about Ahsoka. We got it on early figures. I've got a Black Series Ahsoka, which is very desirable. Quite hard to find. Well, it's not hard to find. Nothing's hard to find. It's just quite expensive to find. I got quite lucky on that. I had one in the shop when I had my shop, and I sold it, and I nearly cried my eyes out. Dear. But I got lucky, and I found another one on eBay. The guy was just selling all his figures up. I got the Bespin Luke, and I got that off him. So he had loads more, and I could have bought them all, but so yeah, I'm quite happy that I've got her again. But the other Ahsoka I have is, there's no two ways about it. They're meant for girls. We know they are. I don't mind them though. Hasbro did send me the Leia and Wicket, which I reviewed on my old podcast. But these, I've got the again Luke Bespin, I'll try and get the Luke Bespin favourite figure. I've got the Jin. I think they were selling it for some stupid £3. I've got Jin Erso. And this was £5. And they had about 8 of them. And I picked it up, I thought, lovely. Took a photo, put it out to everybody. Anybody looking for this? I'd gone out. I will go into another shop, another end of Leeds, and then I got a text message. Yeah, please get me one. So I went back and got another one. She said, "Oh, you're back." So yeah, I was back. So yeah, he's a pretty cool figure. Again, I don't want to take him out of the boxes. It's it'd be nice to review, actually, to get them all out and reviews, but I'm not going to do it because these are mine. These are going to stay in the boxes. Not for profit, just for my own collection. Because I love Ahsoka. When she were first in that Clone Wars movie, I thought, well, Anakin never had a Padawan. And that's what everybody thought. But the movie was terrible, and that made you think he thought she was terrible, but she wasn't. It wasn't her, it was a movie. So yeah, I've got Ahsoka. Now I've got a big collection of layers. I've got the Hot Toys. I don't know if you might have seen. I think I brought it on one of the live streams. I've got the Hot Toys Hoth layer. I've got just a collection of layers over there. I've got a cardboard cutout here, which you might have seen on the videos. I got a message saying somebody saying, "Oh, I love you layer cutout." Yeah, I do too. Got it very cheaply, so yeah. And it replaces me Vader that went, which I wish I still had, to be honest with you. So yeah, I've got my signed Black Series. I've got a couple more Black Series layers, Hot Toys. Got the 40th anniversary. Force Link 2 Hoth layer. The Rebels layer where she's 16 or something like that in it. So yeah, they're all on there. I've got my lady shelf over there with all my lady characters, me cut out, and I've got this. Now I got, I think they're about £2.50. Selling them off. They should have been £10, and they're selling them off for £2.50. I got the Luke, and I got the Leia. And I've sold the Luke. I bet I kept the Leia. If the Luke could have been a Bespin Luke, I'd have kept it, but it wasn't. She is not. That outfit's not my favourite outfit for Leia, but it's still Leia. So that is staying in my, that is actually quite a good figure. I do like these toy boxes because the articulation is pretty good. It's not obviously not Hasbro, it's Disney. So there's the Luke, there's the Boba Fett and the Vader. They did recently have those in. I nearly bought. I think that the Boba Fett was actually in the sale. I nearly bought it. I should have done because they are pretty cool figures. The Vader I'm not so sure about, but the Boba Fett is pretty cool. And the Leia is actually a really good sculpt of her face, actually. So there you go. Now, the next figure is a character I absolutely adore. And I wish there was rumours about getting a Disney Plus series, and I never heard anything since. But it would be perfect for a Disney Plus series. Perfect to get somebody to do the live action character of her. Be Indiana Jones in space, as a woman, Indiana Jones in space. And that is Dr. Aphra. Now, I haven't got a Black Series, and I really want one that I really sparse. It's just sparse. I was going to say something else then, but I'm not. They're very. If you want one, they're very expensive. Again, I'm not going to prepare to pay over the odds for something, because I know I will get one eventually. Patience is the main thing in collecting. Patience. But that is a really cool figure. That is the only vintage collection I've got. And it's the only vintage collection I actually want, because I don't collect vintage collection. I've got 2 of these. I've got one that's on with my retro collection. Because I've got 8. I think I've got 5, then 3. And I've got the Tarkin, and there was a space. So I put my Dr. Aphra up. So yeah, Dr. Aphra is probably out of the lady characters. I don't know. If they ever do a live action Aphra, which they should, really should, because you can have Vader in it. You've got BT and 000. You can just about see him there. You know what I mean? You've got. It'd be perfect series, and you can bring Vader back. Why would Disney want to bring Vader back? Come on. It could be like in 1 or 2 episodes at the beginning and the end. But the thing is, how they would do Aphra, because would you do it from the beginning, or would you do it after, during the comics, and just trust that people have read the comics, or would you just reboot, like a reboot of it? I think a reboot would be probably better. Maybe do the first comic, and then bring Vader into it, but I don't know. I've got I showed this last night. I've got the first issue of Dr. Aphra signed by Kieran Gillen, which is the person behind it. So yeah, I mean, I could do with putting those up on the shelf, but I've just not room. But I am looking for that Black Series Aphra. That would be really nice. I would love that. So there you go. Those are the lady characters that have come more popular now. As I've said earlier, we had 5 layers on the 96, and that was it for the lady characters. There's no other property. I said, $6 Million Man had Jamie Summers. Even Wonder Woman didn't have a figure apart from Mego. So, I mean, what is your favourite? What is your favourite character, lady character? Let me know in the comments. I mean, Leia. You can't beat Leia, can you? But I mean, current ones. Only way you can have Leia now is through animation, which I don't think could happen. It would be nice to have a post Return of the Jedi Luke series, animated series. I mean, you still got Mark Hamill to do the voice. I know he's a bit that Force of Destiny, where he did his own voice. Well, he did Luke, but it was like Luke now and not from then. So yeah, maybe not Mark Hamill, but you never know. So that's your lady figures. As I say, I'd like to know which is your favourite of all of any toy line, woman character toy. I'm going to do a video. I was going to do a video about the 5 sexiest characters, but maybe that's not about right. That's not right. But I was just gonna do it to try and get a few more subscribers. To be honest with you, which it's wrong. I know. I go on about certain channels that use their. I'm not gonna say. You know what I mean. So yeah, I just don't want to go down that route really. Anyway, I've had a couple of people pop on. They've got. They must have bored them. They must have realised the guys that aren't on or whatever. I've done half an hour now. If I don't get anybody, next 5 couple of nights have been really good. Really good. I wish I could have opened that. I still can. The original. Join the corpse. Taste the galaxy. What did somebody said to me? I forgot what the bloody said now because it was quite funny. Let me find it. 'Cause it is worth it. It's worth it. It's quite funny. Tell you in a minute. Bear with me again. That many bloody messages. Oh, let's go there. Go to that one. Oh yeah. Chris Pearson says, I'd like to say it hits the spot, but yeah, Stormtroopers. So I would have replied nice one, but it came out ice one, which was even funnier. So I was unintentionally funny there. Not that I'm intentionally funny anytime. So how exciting was that? Oh dear. Nobody's going to pop on, are they? Right, well, I hope if you're watching this back it is being entertaining for you. I could have probably done it in a video, but it would have been nice to have a bit of feedback. It's a bit disappointing really, because even last week I wasn't talking to myself. The last couple of nights with the guys has been fantastic. I just need to get this ball rolling and get people to come on these live streams. I haven't shared this out pre coming on because it was a last minute thing. I just guys didn't want to come on. They're all busy, and I just thought I'd do half an hour or so because I don't want to break my record. I've done it 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days now. 11 days straight streaming. I should have phoned Norris McWhirter up at Record Breakers. Talking Record Breakers last time, weren't we? There's the link. So I can carry on twiddling my thumbs. You can fast forward it until somebody comes on. Or I can just pop off and just let it upload. I keep going still, so I think I'm past it. No. I don't think there's anything else I can think about today. I was talking about the mask things I've picked up, which I was going to use. That really put down on it because I was going to tell the guys. I didn't tell them in the chat today. That's probably why they're not come on, because I think I'm ignoring them. But no, I've been on eBay most of the day trying to get some mask, and I've got a couple of cars which are coming, so I'll be doing videos on those. Don't if you enjoyed the last night's stream about when we talked about mask, I wanted to talk about Marvel tonight. I wanted Gavin to come on and talk about Marvel, but we can do that another night. I have the Black Widow pre-ordered. Well, not pre-ordered. It's actually in. So I'm hoping that gets delivered. Because the figures I ordered 2 lots. I ordered the retro collection Empire Strikes Back version. So they're coming, but they've been knocked back to May now. It said April, but they're not back to May. And but I've got a Black Widow, which is already ordered. But I've got them both together, so I'm hoping that he doesn't wait till May to ship it. I hope it ships it soon, because I need the content. I need some things for the content for my videos. I have the Rebel Commander graded that is coming, that I'll do a video on. I'll be cutting that open. I'm going to let you choose what I do with this figure. Whether I just put it in my collection, or I send it off for regrading and see if we get a different grade. That's up to you. I'm going to leave that up to you guys, the watchers, the subscribers. And talking of subscribers, we're up to 88 now, so we're only 12 away from somebody winning this beautiful Black Series Sith Trooper. Oh, really want beautiful. So if you want to win one of those, get your friends to subscribe, share this channel out, and you can get in the pot to win that. I was going to give it to the 100th subscriber, but then somebody might drop off, and then that 100th subscriber won't be the 100th subscriber. So what I'll do is I'll just put it in a draw, as John did over on his channel. He said between such and such. So once we have the 100th subscriber, the video, the first 4 videos after that, if you like, comment, subscribe, you'll go into the hat for that. I think that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Because I've got, as I said, I've got 88 subscribers, but nobody's watching. You might have subscribed right at the beginning of me starting the channel, which it does say 2015, which it was, but I have really just started in the last year. I need to look back at that and see when I actually started to put videos up again. I put some up years ago. Very few. There's only about 3, I think. I put some up at the shop and things like that, but I've repurposed them, but started again really. So it does say 2015, but it's really from 2019 that I've started this channel properly. So to get 100 subscribers in the first year, I don't know how good that is. They do say it usually takes about 2 years for it to really get off the ground, and I really do want to get this off the ground. I'm trying to get better with my videos. I'm learning more things. I'm doing thumbnails, and I just really want a lot of feedback, and I want more people to join in, like the guys have joined in with the live stream. YouTubers, Toy Channel YouTubers, if you want to get on the live stream, let me know. hit me up. Twitter, email, send a message, leave a comment on this. Blacked Out Ewoks, I've been trying to get in touch with her. You're a hard guy to track down. You came on last night, you said you were going to come on. I messaged you on Instagram. I don't know where else you are. I don't think you're on Twitter or anything like that. So I just want to... I just want you to message me, mate, and we'll sort something out. I will be back tomorrow. A very special afternoon live stream. I think I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to see if I can do it through OBS because it won't cost me anything. But if it doesn't work through OBS, I will just use StreamYard and live stream the auction. Live stream it, and then maybe condense it down into a bite-sized video where you can just see each lot, how much each lot's so far. That will be a lot of editing, but I think there's 250 lots, something like that, in this auction. But it depends how fast I get through them. 250 lots, you're probably talking about 2-3 hours. So it's just like a normal live stream. I've saved 2 hours on tonight's. Like I said, I'm just going to try see if I can use OBS to do it. They've got to be aware. I'm just hoping that OBS sorts this StreamYard. But it is like StreamYard is absolutely brilliant if it was free, but it's not. Well, it is. The first 20 hours are free. 20 hours a month is free. After that, you've got to pay. It's $25 a month. Thanks to Libsyn, who host my podcast, they've given me 2 months free. As I said before, that my podcast has lost a lot of listeners. Well, half of its listenership because of this problem that's happening. People aren't going to work, so people aren't listening to podcasts as much. So I messaged them and said, "Can I put it on hold? Can I put the service on hold for a couple of months because we don't know how long this is going to last." And they actually were gracious enough to say, "Well, we won't bill you for the next 2 months. We know how things are, and we won't bill you." So the podcast can still go ahead. Okay, it won't go into anywhere. But even if I don't, I won't feel as bad because I'm not paying for it. It's only $15 a month, but I've just saved $15, $30 for the next 2 months, so I can actually pay for a month of streaming if I wanted. So I will be streaming the auction tomorrow, one way or the other, and I'm going to put it in as a how to collect stream because I've put a video up today about how to collect. It's not really how to collect, it's just something I was fiddling about with, and I want to make that one tomorrow more how to collect, because he's just showing you one of the options of buying vintage, buying toys basically. That was my next video. Going to be my next video on how to collect is how to buy toys, vintage toys. Well, I mean, even modern toys. It might be worthwhile me doing a video on how to buy. Just going into when we can again, going into charity shops, normal shops, Forbidden Planet, places like that. Car boats. So what I'm going to do when, well, the weather was actually quite nice today, but when we can actually officially go outside, I will go over to a car boat, do a bit of filming, and I honestly don't know if there's going to be any car boats at all this year. I mean, the after, I mean, it's Easter this week, so after Easter they usually open up. But obviously we're not going to yet. I don't. I've just noticed what the title of this live stream was, and I didn't want to put it as a evaluation, even though I do evaluations. Obviously nobody's on to yeah, it's a bit late now I think, but never mind. So it would be nice if somebody actually came on, but obviously I could do with a Star Wars tracker. Could do the Star Wars tracker. Since I'm not going to be doing it on the podcast, I don't know, I might do. It sometimes doesn't work, unfortunately. It's just there's that much data in it, in the email, that it doesn't work. It's working, but yeah, it's working now. Welcome to the latest market report for this week. Overall market activity summarised below, including an updated valuation of your portfolios. Until next time, happy collecting, Jared. So that's Jared, that runs the Star Wars tracker. Is unbelievable. 584 items with a total of 27,000. That's down. That's really down. So I'm just going to go through a few of the top things. But I'll save it for the podcast if I do the podcast. Oh, those figures. Red Brad R5, $112. EV99, Blue Snag, Boba Fett UKG 85. Really? It's £375. I'm going to have a look at that one, because I think most you pay for a graded Boba Fett's £100. This item is no longer available, I know that. Oh, I see, Tri-Logo. Light blue painted helmet, yeah, it's a Tri-Logo, so... Yeah, you usually paint, it's a specially graded one. So yeah, I can understand that. UKG 85. But it's still a lot of money for a Boba Fett, innit? Number one, you've got Yak Face AFA 80 at $540. Why? Carded, we've got Cloth Cape Jawa, R2D2, Han Solo, Boba Fett again for $698 for a carded Boba Fett, as opposed to the £375 graded loose one. Number one, we've got FA80 Plus, a Darth Vader Star Wars 12B, £1,277. Wow. Loose, we've got nothing special apart from a TIE Bomber, a loose TIE Bomber $411. That's diecast, of course. The coins, nothing really outstanding apart from the yak face. So for 337 Australian dollars, that's about $200, I think. So there you go. That's the Star Wars tracker for this week. I get those out on a Sunday, Monday, and latest is Monday night. So that's why I do them on the podcast on a Friday or Saturday. I get Google alerts. Vintage Star Wars action figures in music videos by Panther Tracks. Yeah, I get Google alerts on Star Wars toys. I think what I might do is I might change that to just toys, vintage toys. Star Wars Ahsoka Clone Trooper bust from Gentle. There you go. I was just talking about Ahsoka. All fits in. Oh no, it's a Clone Trooper with Ahsoka's colours. Whatever. 11 Star Wars Funko Pops we can't believe they haven't made yet. Let's have a look at that, shall we? Let's run down that. And number 10. That'll be... what the hell is that? Baby Yoda in his pot. Oh, so what? That will happen. Moff Gideon. I thought they'd done a Moff Gideon. Sure they'd done one. Throne Room Fight from Return of the Jedi. I'm thinking of Lego, I think. Emperor Palpatine from Rise of Skywalker. See these... They'll come out. I don't know why. Darth Maul versus Obi-Wan Kenobi and Qui-Gon Jinn from the Phantom Menace. That'll be a 3-pack then. That's a good idea, but Anakin in his pod race. They've done an Anakin. These are just stupid, really. Poe and Finn escaping a TIE fighter. Dark Ray. They've done a Dark Ray. What is... Who wrote this? The Sarlacc pit. Imagine... No, I'm not going to even go there. Luke Skywalker handstand. Princess Leia, Darth Vader and Grand Moff Tarkin on the Death Star. What? Just stupid. I don't understand it. Anyway, what's next? Iron Man takes stand against Thanos in Beast Kingdom. Save $10 on Lego orders. $50 Star Wars, Overwatch, Minecraft and more. 5 items to turn your home office into a nerdy paradise. Shall we look at that? Dear. Deadpool taco truck letter holder. A single brew Wonder Woman coffee maker. A Stormtrooper dry eraser board. A Hogwarts Deluxe stationery set. An ITSS Georgie pencil holder. I don't know what that is. Is that from Love Boat or something like that? I don't know. Don't know what that's from. So there you go. Another pile of rubbish article. Lord of the Rings gone down. Frodo and Gollum get Iron Studio Minicos, whatever they are. Review McFarlane Toys DC animated DC multiverse animated figures. Unfortunately, new websites that are still delivering things to keep kids entertained. Well, there you go. That is it's usually pretty good. Is the toys Google alerts. It's nothing I don't usually see before. So anyway, Well, I've done an hour, and I've had nobody come in. I've had a couple of people pop on them, just it's gone straight off. So I'm just going to leave it for tonight. Hopefully we're back with the guys tomorrow. I'll be back, as I say, tomorrow for the live stream of the auction. I will be just saying what I think about each individual item, maybe bidding on. And if you want to join in, if you want to come on, if you want to egg me on to bid on things, just let me know. The catalogue is up on C&T Auctioneers website. I might print it off actually, because there's only 250 lots, so it might take up 2 or 3 bits of paper. So I'll do that anyway. I'll have a look, and then I can choose what I want to buy. As I say, I bought those masks today, so it's not going to be. I'm not going to be spending a lot. But if there's something that I can really think, well, wow, yeah, but I doubt it. I just want to watch it. As I said, if you watch the video today, it's just a gauge on how Star Wars items are going, and it's all Star Wars. It's not a toy auction. It's all Star Wars, all vintage Star Wars, and Paraforce 2 stuff. But there's some nice stuff there. So join me tomorrow. I think it's 2:30 in the afternoon. So I'll find out. I will set it all up, and you can if you subscribe to my channel, press that bell, and then you'll see. Well, when YouTube wants to tell you that I've come live, my videos have come up. Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you're watching afterwards, leave some comments. Tell me which are your favourite lady characters, and join me tomorrow for the auction live stream, and hopefully for the guys jumping on tomorrow night around the same time. Thank you all for watching, and may the toys be with you.